funny because like I realized recently like nobody flies JetBlue. When I talk about it, like they're like, "You fly JetBlue?" I'm like, "Yeah."
JetBlue is the best. I think it's
JetBlue
the best
is
airline.
I think it's the best. Hands
JetBlue
down.
domestic is the best first class.
It's clean. It's like I just feel, and the customer service is good.
No, they're
Everything
always
is
great. They're always fucking amazing.
Yeah. And the seats are like brand new. They just redid it too. But yeah, when you do like the main, when you scroll through like Uber pickup stuff, like it doesn't show JetBlue. It's not like one of like the main things.
That's crazy to me. Like to me, JetBlue is like main
I thought
fucking
so, too.
airline to fly.
Like flying to Florida and New York, JetBlue Mint. I love doing it. I wish I could stay on the plane for like 10 hours. It's only like 5-6 hours. It's so nice. You lay down, you eat,
You don't want to
have dessert, you watch TV.
It is the only
you sleep.
airline that's fucking consistent. I hate that like when you fly Delta or United or
You
any other airlines, you don't know where you're gonna get.
No, yeah.
You get on the plane and it can either be built in 2020
you
or
get the
built
one
in
with
fucking
fucking-
1786.
The one we had to have
17.
shag carpet. You remember that shit?
Dude, we
it
flew to
was-
Alaska.
Wait,
It was
what?
fucking insane.
There was like
Insane.
this carpet like in front of us that was like this shag like
On
color.
the plane? No.
And no, we're not about like, oh, it has to be bougie. This plane looked like
Unsafe.
it was built
By the
more
Wright
than-
brothers.
It was like Heath and I sat in our seats and we looked at the walls and the floors and the seats and we're like, Heath, this plane has been here for a long time. And
The guy walked out and he spun the wooden propeller to get it going.
It's like,
it was a string to turn on the airplane.
That's crazy.
Oh man. Yeah, it was pretty bad.
the pilot asks you like, "Hey, we're gonna be low on gas in like a couple hours, so you can refill it, right?"
When we're flying, I'm gonna need you to reach out.
Yeah, reach out and you
pour
stick
this
it
into
in.
the side.
It was definitely one of the planes where I wanted to go up to the cockpit and be like, hey guys, I just want to make sure we're good. I do that every time. Like, remember when we went to Vegas with Casey Neistat? That
Yeah.
plane we were riding was fucking terrifying.
That was a fun plane ride.
It was fun, but it was scary for me, dude. I was like freaking out.
My memory from that plane ride is you two facing me with your. I think you guys had crazy hair or something like that. Both of you.
We did.
And I remember Frank Sinatra's playing in the plane. You guys are filming a vlog bit with David, and whiskey is just kind of like shooting up out of all of our cups. In my head, it's slow motion, and it was just like the most fun plane ride because it's Frank Sinatra. We're drinking.
It
filming,
felt like
going
we
to
were
Vegas.
going down. Like it was.
Yeah.
Mariah.
That moment, if that was like, if you knew the plane was going down, you were having one last hoorah with like your boys. You're like, we're all gonna fucking die, and you're just like cheers and like having whiskey.
Yeah.
And we're all just like.
Everybody felt like that
It
except for
felt
me.
like calling Gloria.
Except for me.
Yeah, Zane was panicking.
I was like, I'm not dying in a propeller plane. This is not how I'm
not
fucking going down.
Dying so.
Did you guys
bad.
fly Spirit the first time, like living
Oh
in
baby,
LA?
we
I only
were
flew
doing Spirit every time.
I flew
We
Spirit like
have-
the first couple years. I will tell you, they are shitty planes, but I've never had a bad experience.
Oh, I don't know. Would you like to tell your
I don't know.
Spirit airline? Because
I've always had good-
we have quite a
Which
few which
one?
are pretty fucking nuts.
well,
The one where the seat in front of us was detached off the plane. Would you want to talk about that one?
Talk about that
we
one.
could talk about the one where they canceled my trip home. I was a ghost fucking passenger, apparently. I flew to LA. Everything's good. Got my bags, did my thing. A week later, we go home, and I go to check in, and they're like, oh, no, you don't have a ticket back. I'm like, what do you mean I don't have a ticket back?
You should have seen his face when they were like, "Oh, you never flew to LA," and he's like,
They're like, you didn't.
But
I'm here right now.
honey, read the room.
They were like, you didn't get on the plane to come here, so we canceled your flight back home because you didn't show up for the. I was like, I pulled out my boarding pass that I used on the way here that was like checked off, had like the little scribble
signature
on
and
it.
everything.
Right.
And then she was like, oh, that's weird. They put you down as a no-show. And I'm like,
Oh shit.
okay, well, I'm here. I need to go home. They're like, sorry.
Oh, make it happen,
They're like-
lady.
The way they were talking to him was that like he still wasn't there.
So going
like-
on and on and on and on
Yeah.
about this. And I'm like, okay, well, let's
Like
just
kind
get...
of talking about him to him.
They're like,
Yeah.
okay,
That's
well,
funny.
Like third person.
That is funny.
I was like, let's get a new ticket, whatever. So we're trying to get a new ticket. I had to buy it. They wouldn't give me a free one. They wouldn't make good. Whatever. I bought it. I was furious. And it's
that was
going
probably
time.
I had to buy another fucking
time
ticket.
like, and they were moving so slow. And I'm like, I'm gonna miss my flight. We need to go. Like, I need my ticket. Like, I'll pay for it, whatever. Finally buy the ticket. They're like, okay, here you go. And I was like, okay, great. Now I need to check my bag. And they're like, ooh, we stopped check bags 5 minutes ago. We can't check your bag on.
Honey.
This was our first time flying. Oh,
yo.
This actually was our first and last time flying Spirit.
That was the last time for me.
Yeah.
But like they took so long to get me a new ticket that I had to pay for that I was 5 minutes past the cutoff for doing a check bag.
I hate when they take their time. Then it's their fault.
So it is crazy.
What'd you do?
I had to get another ticket for the next fucking day.
We had to, we missed our flight. So I didn't get
Because
on
I
the
couldn't
plane.
take my bag with me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So we stay there, and then I just think it's crazy. If that happened today, dude, that's a whole TikTok story. Like that's a whole. Like I feel like you'd see that and be like, "That's insane." I'm surprised that even like
crazy.
happened. Like I've never heard of somebody having to buy another ticket because the airline fucked up. They normally immediately
they're
cover
supposed
you
to. Yeah.
if the fall is on their end, and that was clearly on their end. Like Heath was there in LA off a Spirit plane.
Oh no, you didn't get on the plane.
And on the plane. On the plane on
Dude,
our
I
way
was
there,
so mad.
the seat was off was off the ground. I could not believe it. I could not believe it.
That's crazy.
What is like the Spirit plane, like the wings say something stupid too, where you're like, this airplane's a joke. What does it say? Like it says like hidey ho or something.
Also, why is it the only
Dude, you literally howdy. That's your fucking second language.
what did it say? Like
Howdy ho.
yeehaw?
Hold on, Spirit.
How did they allow Spirit? Like if it's that bad,
It doesn't seem
airplane
up to
company-
code at
It
all.
doesn't. It doesn't. It's crazy. And it's
Like that-
crazy that you have to pay for water.
You gotta pay for everything.
Yeah, you, have to
You
pay
gotta
for
pay for everything
Every little
on
thing.
that flight.
You want to get up, go to the bathroom?
They're like getting ready
You
to
gotta
land.
pay.
Ooh, not enough people paid for the landing package on this flight. Sorry,
Come on, guys,
guys.
pitch in for
Looks
the
like we're not
landing
coming
package.
down.
Ooh, oxygen is not flowing through this plane anymore, but you can get oxygen from your mask if you pay 50 cents immediately, or you will lose consciousness.
The plane's going down. We're going down, and if you better pay 50 cents for your oxygen
There's
mask.
like a quarter machine next to the oxygen
like,
thing.
like, you can't get it, and you're like,
Yeah, the turbulence.
Oh man.
I can't get it. Sorry, sir, you're gonna die.
On Spirit, you put your mask on first before.
It's called
That's
Spirit
the
because you gotta
Spirit.
pray to God this shit gonna land.
Oh my god, were you? Oh, hold on. It was Todd. You're next to me on the flight back from Florida. The guy that came on the plane was like, "Oh shit." Because he's
yeah.
never flown jet. He came from Spirit. He always flies Spirit, so he came on JetBlue for the first time.
That
Do you
must
remember
have
what he
been a
said?
culture
He was like,
shock.
"Damn, coming here from Spirit, this is
Oh,
fucking nuts!" Like you couldn't believe
I mean,
it.
Spirit gives you all the seats are like the fucking front lawn folding collapsible, like you know, like the Eddie Bauer chair, some shitty fucking thing. You gotta like pull the thing down.
Yeah.
Like, dude, those seats are terrible on Spirit.
Yeah.
I literally don't get how they can pass with that.
And all like I feel like most of the flights that I see online that happen like on an airline, it's Spirit. It's like they almost have this like
Stigma
that like, oh, you want to see some shit go down? Go to Spirit.
They probably roll with it like that stigma, like, oh, we're Spirit with a shittiest airline, but hey,
Hey,
But-
it's a good
hop
price.
on.
But you gonna have
Any
a story
press
to
is
tell.
good press.
It's they're cheap flights, right?
They're cheap
Well,
flights, but
hold
they
on.
need to pay for everything.
Yeah, it
it
have,
adds
like-
up to like a normal flight where you don't have to pay for
You have to
everything.
pay for like bringing a carry-on. You have to pay for everything, but it doesn't show that in the price. And
So
then
it looks cheap.
afterwards,
It's like
you end up
50 bucks.
spending. Avoid it, people.
Yeah, just avoid Spirit. Go to JetBlue and become a Mosaic member because we didn't even tell them what you get as a Mosaic member.
The whole point of it.
Anyway,
Okay,
So what'd you call it? The
camaraderie package?
Camaraderie package.
What the dude? Todd comes up with words like I come up with words, just out of fucking out
the
of
comedy package.
God.
comedy, you get the comedy package. I want to laugh. Make me laugh.
Make
What
me
what
laugh.
is it called?
Companion.
They gave you
Companion.
they give us a companion pass because we fly a lot. Well, we actually got our Mosaic when we were doing tour. When we were taking all those flights.
Oh yeah.
So we became like a member of like the Mosaic thing, and
Mosaic is basically VIP for JetBlue,
Yeah.
right?
yeah, you get like early boarding. You get like extra check
It's
bags.
still pretty fucking expensive. I feel like it doesn't cover like what we bought. Like actually,
Well,
no,
you don't have to pay anything to be Mosaic. It's free to be Mosaic. You just get like awarded that if you fly a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're a Mosaic member, they gave us free companion passes. So any ticket, any flight, any seat that we book, they'll give us a second for free to bring anybody we want.
Which makes no sense. It sounds
Which
too
is
good
pretty
to be
crazy.
true, but like it's you get to fly with somebody.
Like that sounds like some
The
inn that you
benefits
would,
are
like,
really nice. It's
Yeah.
expensive, but the benefits are really nice.
And unlimited too for any seat. Like if you book a first class ticket and you want to get them a first class ticket, it's free for them. Even regular
pretty
seats.
great. Like
free.
that's like I know the pilot type shit. Like, oh no, I got companion passes.
Yeah.
I used mine for the flight back from Florida.